like I said, Benoit Saint-Denis versus Dustin Poirier is the most badass fight that you could possibly make at the moment outside of a crazy title fight like Ilya Topuria and Alexander Volkanovski. Now, what information have we gathered? It's that at UFC 300, Arman Tsarukyan versus Charles do Bronx Oliveira, that's going to be a ridiculous fight. Absolutely crazy. Mm-hmm. They have marked that as the number one contender fight. But I offer you this, guys. Okay? If Benoit Saint-Denis goes out there and chokes out or head kicks or does something absurdly dominant over Dustin Poirier, who is pretty much, like, without being champion, owned that division low-key, how do you deny Benoit a title shot? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think that he can go in there and snatch that with a crazy finish. Just because the guy has the skill set to beat the dude at the top who is Islam Makhachev. And he's also like been on record saying that these dudes are cheaters, that these dudes are using steroids, all right?
That's like crazy.
That is a crazy thing.
That's crazy.
The amount of craziness that would go down if they had a title fight like that in Saudi Arabia or something crazy would be ridiculous with all the French people going in there. Everything's close. The atmosphere would be ridiculous. And also, Islam Makhachev, he needs a new opponent, bro. He wants to fight the winner of Arman versus Charles Oliveira because Charles Oliveira brings in a bunch of numbers and it's a favorable matchup for him. Arman Tsarukyan, he's already beat him in the past and he can use that against him. Also, I feel like he feels pretty confident against him, even though Arman Tsarukyan does present a style that is an issue. But Benoit Saint-Denis is just a completely different animal, man. You have to absolutely snipe and pink miss this guy to get him out of there because he is never going to go away. In his fight against Zaleski dos Santos, I will never forget this fight for as long as I live. That fight should have been stopped by that referee on 4 or 5 separate occasions. And somehow he made a fight out of it and was taking Zaleski dos Santos down and rocking him towards the end of the fight and still made it competitive.
Like literally.
Somehow. How the hell is that even possible?
Almost won. Like low-key.
No, like if you look at it.
Yeah. That was crazy.
I mean, ridiculous.
Didn't the ref literally get fired?
Dana said, get the hell out of here, dude. Yeah. You're not doing another fight today.
That's so embarrassing. Yeah. Today. He's still in the UFC?
Oh, no.
Oh.
I forget that cat's name. It was like Vyacheslav.
He's like, you're done for today. You can come back next Saturday. I don't know.
Yeah. Never again. That guy lost his license, bro.
That sucks for him, but also because it's like, I honestly feel for the refs because they also probably, you never want to stop it too early because then you're pissing off an entire crowd and Dana White. Like,
no, the thing is, everybody was on board with the stoppage idea.
But he's probably not he probably can't hear them saying, like, you know, like we can hear Michael or DC Cormier or whatever when he's like, oh, we should stop, or like Joe Rogan saying something, but like they're saying it into a mic so we can hear it on the TV. But if he's like fully in the ring, can he really hear them saying that? Probably not.
No.
So
it was easier when there was no fans, probably.
Yeah, that's true. So he probably couldn't hear very well if they were like, stop it, or something.
I'm just laying it out there to piggyback off what you're saying. Is if there was a guy that happened to, it's probably best that it was to a French Special Forces military guy that can, like, has the mental capacity to, like, withstand more damage than almost 100% of the population.
Maybe that's withstand. Also not to back this ref because it was a horrible
We're not
call.
defending this guy.
No, like he's seriously. I'm glad he lost his job because it was so bad. But like, also maybe that was also something in his head. Like I don't want to piss this guy off because you know sometimes the guys will be like, I could have kept going. Like I'm good.
No, that's probably always in the back of their mind.
Like they're probably thinking like he's probably good enough. You know, like to keep going. Even though it should have been stopped at least on the second or third time. Mm-hmm. There was like about 5 occasions.
Oh, easy.
Yeah.
But Benoit Saint-Denis is the future lightweight champion of the UFC.
And that is without a doubt. I'm the number one fan of Benoit.
I am. After I saw that fight, I'm like, this is an undeniable talent. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Benoit Saint-Denis for president. So, that's...
France.
Friend, no, dude, we need him here, bro. So yeah, can Benoit Saint-Denis steal a title shot? Abso-freaking-lutely, I think he can. Going.